Hi, I'm Bradley Marshall, and today I'll be discussing everything cyberbullying, mainly regarding adolescents and children. Content-wise, I'll be discussing safety, the dark side of cyberbullying, psychological theory, which can be applied to the perpetrator and the victimization, effects of cyberbullying, interventions, and a quick short recap of everything discussed. Beginning with safety, I wanted to discuss the internet and the apparent safety blanket it can provide before moving on to cyberbullying. Recent research through Davis and Ambrose and Oran in 2014 indicates that individuals regard the internet as a safe place and a safe environment. However, with the internet, it is constantly evolving and developing into more innovative areas, with many websites enabling creativity and interaction between peers. This allowing that social networking sites such as Facebook, Twitter, or any video gaming sites allow individuals to play games with friends, this making young people feel safe, which radiates positivity. However, there is often a dark side towards cyberbullying, and no, it is not, in fact, as cool as the Star Wars franchise dark side. The dark side of cyberbullying is often directly correlated to social networking sites and social media. Oxford Dictionary provides a definition of cyberbullying as being the use of electronic communication to bully a person, typically by sending messages of an intimidating or threatening nature. Discussing statistics around cyberbullying, 36% of individuals feel they have been cyberbullied in their lifetime. 60% of teenagers experience some form of cyberbullying. 70% of teenagers have reported someone spreading rumors about them online. 87% of young people have seen cyberbullying occur. 95% of teenagers are connected to the internet, with 85% of them using social media sites. This research has been gathered through broadband search in 2022. This is staggeringly high due to the fact that cyberbullying is all online and often in social media sites. Therefore, with statistics of 95% of teenagers being connected to the internet and 85% of them using social media sites, it is of no surprise that 60% of them have experienced some form of cyberbullying. In continuation with cyberbullying, the main differential between traditional and cyberbullying is the fact that CB allows for the perpetrator to be anonymous. Research suggests how anonymity can lead to greater feelings of harm by victims of CB. This is by Dredge, Gleanson, Piedad in 2014, which is a follow-on from Sticker and Perrin in 2013. Moreover, researchers found that positive attitudes towards CB reinforcement, and anonymity strongly predict cyberbullying frequency, by Bartlett in 2015. Therefore, indicating that individuals who think positively surrounding cyberbullying, as well as being anonymous at the time, significantly contribute to the act of committing cyberbullying. Moreover, we can discuss psychological theory as predictors and allowing for a reasoning behind as to why certain individuals resort to becoming a cyberbully. Piaz in 2018 developed the general strain theory, which references Merton's strain theory in 1938. In Piaz's research, results show that students who experience strain engage in cyberbullying. Further evidence also suggests how individuals who engage in traditional bullying are more likely to engage in cyberbullying. For example, a strain may be caused through education and stresses to do the best in school from their family. With this added pressure and stress, frustration builds. Therefore, the individual can or may resort to the acts of becoming a cyberbully. This directly linked into Merton's strain theory in 1938, due to it having a domino effect, due to the individuals getting cyberbullied, having stresses from becoming a victim themselves, resulting on this having negative effects on their mental state, which may lead into self-harm, depression, or even in extreme cases, suicidal ideation and being a victim of suicide. Psychological theory continued. The general aggression model, or GAM, can also be referenced as a predictor for cyberbullying. The model examines aggression by considering the influence of situational, individual, and biological variables. This is by Anderson and Bushman in 2002. More recent research in 2019 provided through Mokonos and Antoniadio found that individuals who used the internet more frequently scored higher in cyberbullying. This can also be referenced back through the staggeringly high statistics of many adolescents and children already being on the internet. They also found that significant positive correlations was observed between both cyberbullying and cyber victimization. This is with neuroticism, loneliness, anxiety, hostility, online disinhibition, and problematic internet use, and positive with agreeableness. Thus revealing that individuals who use the internet more simply have a high probability of partaking in cyberbullying, as well as individuals who experience being lonely or have neurotic thoughts or are active in online disinhibition also rank higher on the probability scale of becoming a cyberbully themselves. Moving on to the effects of cyberbullying, as the graph provided on the right, we can see that 9% of individuals who have been cyberbullied have begun abusing alcohol/drugs. 14% develop an eating disorder. 20% started skipping class. 24% stopped using social media altogether. These two obviously work hand in hand, avoiding the cyberbully. 25% engage in self-harm. 26% delete their social media profiles. Also, 26% have suicidal ideation. 37% have developed depression, and 41% have developed social anxiety. This, with the high statistics here showing as to the prevalence of interventions and the seriousness of cyberbullying and the effects it has on individuals. Effects continued. Research through Zoo in 2021 showcased the comparison between traditional bully victims and cyberbullying, deemed that cyberbullying victims show greater levels of depression, anxiety, and loneliness. Researchers also suggested how self-esteem problems and being absent from school are often highly significantly related to cyberbullying and being a victim of it. Now, this is most likely due to the anonymous nature of cyberbullying and how easily accessible the perpetrator can reach the victim. This is due to technology. The form of bullying can be instantaneous and constant, whereas in traditional bullying, it often occurs face to face, therefore can only happen in certain environments. This, for example, be an educational setting, such as a school. Interventions. It's time to discuss interventions due to the seriousness. With the dangers surrounding cyberbullying and the negative impact it can have on adolescent and children health, interventions must be taken seriously in order to attempt to negate CB. This is also indicative from research suggesting how there is limited evidence on what methods are effective for addressing cyberbullying. This is provided through CHUPA in 2015. However, there are some interventions which have taken place which individuals may use, such as a report feature. This features on many social networking sites such as Facebook. Also, there is a block feature which allows a blocking of any contact between yourself and the cyberbully. Furthermore, educational settings also have interventions in place to attempt to protect pupils from cyberbullying attacks. For example, the CREEP project, which is designed and implemented digital interventions to support schools in early detection of cyberbullying events on social media and coaching adolescents, brackets, victims, bullies and bystanders on how to cope with cyberbullying behaviours. These interventions are limited and they need to be more provided in order to negate cyberbullying per CHOPA's 2015 research, and as well as the massive effects cyberbullying has on the mental health state of the individuals. A short recap of what has been covered. Research has suggested that cyberbullying may have more negative effects than traditional bullying. Little individuals are known or implemented, which results in further research being needed to be done in this field. Psychological theory can explain the behaviour of the perpetrator and why they have resorted to cyberbullying. Thank you for your time and listening to my projects around cyberbullying.